speak fast or mhm. So do you understand my English? Is it understandable, people?
Yes, I understand.
Yes,
Hello.
we understand.
Okay,
I
that's
understand
good.
you.
Oh, that's good. So, ladies, as far as I could
It's
see
too
here,
clear.
it's too clear. Good. Because maybe sometimes when I have my classes, I speak a bit fast and I forgot. And just in this case, just in case if you feel discomfort, just say, hold on, please. Will you repeat one more time? Because sometimes when I'm talking, I forgot about everything. Okay, that's very good. Most of us were ladies here, right? Okay, ladies. So nice to meet you. My name is Miss Tamara. And what about you? I've been in medicine about 22 years, and so but to be honest, I wanted to be a doctor, to be honest, but now I regret that I haven't reached my point because of chemistry. Maybe I should be a bit more stubborn, but I'm so happy because during these 22 years I have dealt with doctors, with medical students, and I really enjoy doing that, and I really enjoy my job. So I would like to know about you, ladies. Why have you decided today to take part in our this English club? Because I want to know a little bit about you, and why not to know a little bit about your English? Is there anyone who wants to begin?
I can start.
Okay, that would be good.
My name is Anna. I am medical
Nice
student.
to meet you. Welcome.
Nice to meet you too. I like very much that language because it's today we can communicate with that language, and in medical science, when we want to know news about medical science, I just get information in English language.
Of course.
That it's productive for me, and don't know. And
Yeah,
also
yes.
and also I need to go to French and
France, yeah.
France, and
to practice there, yeah, Annajan. That's good. So you want to say that all medical guidelines, I mean modern update medical guidelines, they are in English, and I agree with you.
Yes.
While it is translated into Russian or in other languages, it takes time, but you have to be updated all the time, right? So all the doctors, all the future doctors need to be updated, right? As well as English teachers as well. I know that. Okay, that's good. Nice choice. Why not? And a nice goal. That's really important for your future career as well. Okay, that's good. And anybody else? Anna, you are welcome to our club. I hope to see you
so
more. You're welcome, dear. Okay, anyone else, ladies? Oh, we are all ladies here. That's good. That it again, it proves that we are very strong. So let's go. Let's see. Is there anyone who wants to share with us about her like experience, or why she has decided to join today us? Is there anyone else?
Can I say?
Yeah, sure. You will. You are.
Hi, my friends, colleagues, and teachers.
Hello.
I'm from Kapan.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
doctor, nephrologist.
Oh, that's good.
I'm working about 7 years in this. If I was a student, the medicine and medical topics or news in Russian, but now all of European and American news, updates, topics, all in English language, and I think we must all of doctors to learn English and communicate with colleagues, because we need yes to no, I don't know what
I understand that it
say.
is not only
Uh,
about guidelines, yes, because we need
no.
communications also with our
Communicate,
colleagues.
yes.
Yes, of course. Of course. And why not? We have different patients of different nationalities. Am I right? Now here we have it. And why not? We can have different webinars. We can participate in these webinars, ask question, and why not answer the question and finally make a report? Yes, you're right.
Yes, about COVID period, we have Iran from Iran
Island, right?
patients who vaccination COVID, and they say
For vaccination.
said in English, and we must for medical clubs because
Okay.
I think I must learn English.
So maybe it's better to say I should learn English, not must, because must it is very always aggressive, like must. To be honest, I don't like that must, but it's okay because we have Armenian thinking. Whenever we say petka, the first word that we understand it is must. People, but we have avali papuk word, should, love kalini. Yes, love kalini. So should, yes, it is model verb like love kalini, and we should learn English, yes, because we somehow need it. We understand that we need it. Nobody force us, yes, to study English. Of course, we understand that we have needs, but basically we are all human beings and we are adult and we can make a decision. Why not? Okay, that's a good thing. Kerimedejan, welcome here. That I would like to ask anyone else if there is anyone who wants to talk to me and share with us about her experience or maybe about her thoughts. Why not? Is there anyone? No? Okay, ladies.
I will share.
Oh, that would be good. Let's go.
I'm Susanna. I'm pediatrician and I work in Stepanakert.
Wow.
But now I just enjoy my maternal leave.
Oh, that's good.
Already 1 month.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. And I need to learn and continue my learning English because of too much information, medical information that we read English by English. And also, as other doctors said, we need always conversation with other doctors abroad, from USA or other in Europe. So really need English, and maybe one day we will work also in Europe or in USA.
Yes, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? We never know what can happen, especially you, that person from Artsakh knows better than anybody else. That we can know what can be after, like in a second or two, for sure. Susanjan, you're welcome, and I'm sure you enjoy your maternity leave because our children is our meaning of life. I've got two daughters, and that's right. It's really good. And to be honest, I never have English classes with my daughters, to be honest. Never. Never. Okay, so very well. You're welcome to this club too, Susan. I'm very happy to see. I tell you in English, by Susan. Do you mind? Is it okay?
Yes, I understand.
Instead of Susan, but I prefer to keep Armenian way of pronouncing. Okay. Հիմա ինձ լսում եք դուք?
Yes, okay.
Okay. So yes, I never. Yes, ինձ մոտ կարծես թե հստակ կապ է, բայց եթե ես հիմա նորից եմ ստուգում,
Ես հստակ լսում եմ Tamara.
Երևի թե Susanna Jan, I never like to change the names because I think that Armenians names are really beautiful. Really beautiful, and to be honest, but some of the teachers they prefer changing, but just it's okay. Sometimes when I say Susan, is it okay? Do you mind?
Okay, sure,
Okay,
sure.
okay, thanks a lot. Okay, ladies, anybody else who
Thank
wants
you.
to share, you are welcome.
I can also share my story.
Wow, you're welcome.
I think 4 or 5 years ago, when I was a student at medical college, I heard about this medical English club and I joined as a participant. Few months later, I became a staff member at ProfMind and started working there. With my first specialty, I'm a nurse, and my second specialty is a speech therapist. I worked as a speech therapist for about 4 years. But now I'm on my maternity leave also, but I keep working at ProfMind. I will try to be active during this club because
that would be
it's
great.
my favorite format, and enjoy this evening with all of you.
Yes, and you really enjoy your maternity leave because I've seen your daughter. She is wonderful, really. Okay, that's
Thank you very
really
much.
good. Yeah, you are welcome here, Rubina Jan, and you can, I will be very happy to see you as a participant here as well. So, ladies, is there anyone else or shall we begin? If there is someone who wants to say something, people, you're always welcome. So do it. Just don't feel shame. We're just communicating. Just imagine we're here for learning something, drinking, having coffee together, as if, yeah. But today, to be honest, I would like, so all of you, you told me really important thing. Why do we need to learn English? And especially if you are all medical workers, no matter you are doctors, nurses, or you specialize in public medicine or public health or something else. So we need to know English, and it is very important these days, because we decided to progress, to develop ourselves as a person, as an individual, as a doctor. So we need to be updated. And fortunately or unfortunately, all the literature, all the guidelines, all the medical technologies, like the medications, they are all in English. And why not? Why not? It is now very, our virtual life let us also to take part in conferences and webinars. So at home, we can get our license, or we can sitting at our home with a cup of tea, listening webinars like about the topics that we are interested in. But sometimes people, we feel confused how to ask the question, for example, or what if somebody asks me a question, or why can't I talk to my colleagues? Maybe I need some experience change, or I need to ask something that I'm interested in more. So there are lots of questions that we want to ask and we want to know. And now I would like to talk about first, as you like inspire me to talk about that, I would like to talk about this stuff. So I want to talk about objectives. Why do we need to learn medical English? So people, we understood one. The first objectives. Okay, let me write this way, ladies. By the way, have you seen my whiteboard? Is it visible to all of you? My whiteboard. Can you see that?
Yeah, it is.
That's good. Very good. Okay, so ladies, why do we need to what are the objectives of learning medical English, right? Learning medical English. As you can, let's correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, first things that we need to know is medical guidelines. Yes, medical guidelines, because we need to be informed and we need to be updated. Second objective that you were talking about, it is like participation in different webinars or conferences, or conferences or stuff like that. Okay, the third one that is very important communication, or we can say socializing. But what's the difference between communication and socializing? Socializing, we can socialize with our friends, with our colleagues, with everyone. Communication, it is more official between, for example, in our case, a doctor and a patient, or a doctor and his or her colleague. This is also a very important communication. By communication, we understand interaction. What is interaction, people? Do you know this word? Interaction, when I teach you something and you teach me something, or I give my experience to you and you give some part of your experience to me. It is interaction between me and all you. And this is also very important objectives of the communication. So interaction first. Second, that is very important, like when we're talking about communication and socializing, interaction, let me write here before with colleague and with like patients and etc. The second point, what is also of vital importance for all of us, it is history taking. History taking. What is history taking? Does anybody know about that? Is there anyone who knows what is history taking? Well, this is, people, when you ask question a patient about how, for example, what's your name? What's your surname? What is your complaint? Yeah. But tell me, please, where do you have the pain? Or to ask the correct questions, asking questions to patient. Let me write this way. Asking patients questions, that's easier to memorize. Asking patients question. So it's very important to ask the right question and to get the right answer. So why it is important? Because by questioning a patient, you can like understand his anamnesis. Yes, Susan. You can just mute your microphone and like talk to me. That would be very good, because when you don't type anything, people just say that. Yes, anamnesis. It says you are right. This is anamnesis. That's perfect. For example, when you ask some questions to patients and you get the right answer, it makes easier to make a correct diagnosis, or to make a correct, to administer correct treatment and some other things. So here are our three basics, or maybe why not 3.5, 2 points there are included, basic needs of medical English. But people, by the way, when we are talking about medical English, it is also called not only about a technical term. We have technical term and we have non-technical term. So this is what that I want to talk about next. Number 4, what does it mean, technical and non-technical English? Do you know a term? For example, just imagine, let me like learning right explanation. What does it mean, learning right explanation of the terms and conditions? People, we all know that whenever we go and we see a doctor, some doctors basically use some medical terms, like, for example, hypertension, hypertension, right? So if you say some patient, you have hypertension, and if I don't understand, because we think that for example, in Armenia, most of the people, they know what is hypertension, hypertonia, but in European countries, they shouldn't know much about that. It's not their job. So this is why they came this is why they visit you. So if you say you have hypertension, and if I'm too nervous and too sensitive person, I could say, wow, am I going to die? Or is there something wrong with me? Anyway, but if you explain this way, my dear, you have blood pressure. So everything will be clear. And this person will not be in like depression, depressed, or something like that. So you have high blood pressure and we need to control. But of course, if you are going to introduce your case to your colleagues or to your supervisor, you will never say like, you know, my patient has high blood pressure. No, you don't have this much time. My patient has hypertension, and that's it, because it is your term. It is your technical term, your language, medical language of doctors, and everybody understands each other. So today, I'm going to talk about not to talk about these things, but not exactly these things. The basic question, to be honest, that I was going to ask you, it's like, tell me please, why people come to a doctor? Who can answer the question? Why people come to a doctor? Why we apply to a doctor? Is there anyone who will answer my question? For example, yes,
each
okay.
of us have any complaints, headache, toothache.
Exactly. So you're right, Herminejan. You say that each of us, we have complaints. What does it mean, complaints? Let me write this word, complaints. Okay, you're right.
Gangat, complaints.
That's
Gangat.
right, gangat. Okay, people. So when we complain of as a verb, when we complain of something, yeah. What is it? What makes us understand that we have complained? For example, how we understand that something is wrong. I have some signs, some symptoms, yes? I feel that I'm not okay, but what basically makes us understand? For example, if we go to a dentist.
What we understand that it's complaint?
Yeah,
what we understand?
Yes,
because
not as a doctor,
patient
as a person.
Because person not any healthy
issues. Problems, yes.
Problems, yes.
But how patient
don't have
understand?
any health problems. How
If a person doesn't have any health problems, it's okay. This person is healthy. But what if we like prophylactic examination? Maybe, why not? I'm sorry, who is iPhone? Like, I don't need to say your name. I'm terribly sorry. Could you type your name or say your name if it is possible? That would be very good. Yes, prophylactic measures. Yes, it should be. Like, complaints should be the reasons for visiting doctors. Prophylactic measures, why not? That's a good idea.
Screening.
Why not? So, can I say generally medical checkup? Is it possible to say?
Yes, glucometry.
Yeah, different procedures. You are right. But people, if it is not checkup, if a person comes to a doctor, what is the first thing that everybody runs to the doctors? What do you think?
Pain, maybe.
Excellent, Shushan. And welcome here. Pain. That's right. Okay.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Shushan. Nice to hear you. Ladies, I'm going to clean the whiteboard. I'm taking like the photos and screenshot, and if you need later on, I can send to Rubina, and she will send to all of you. By the way, yes, you talk about pain. Yes, people, and pain. Okay, good. Can you tell me, please, what is pain? What is a pain? How can you describe? Yes, you are right. It is tough. But what is it? What is tough? How will you explain pain to me? For example, when I don't understand this word, How can, or what is pain? When we feel pain, what it means? What does it mean?
Maybe discomfort situation.
Excellent. Can I know your name? Excuse me.
Bahar.
Goharjan. Okay, very good.
I'm
Nice to hear. Excuse me.
I'm a radiologist.
Oh, nice to meet you, Goharjan. So very nice. What did you say about pain? One more time.
Discomfort, confusion, maybe.
Right. It is a discomfort. Exactly. It is discomfort. Excellent choice. Discomfort. Confusion. Yes. Shpotvatutun. Yes, you're right. But people, can we say that, I will ask you as a doctor, like, can we say that pain, it is protective signal of a body? It is signal that something is wrong. Something is wrong going on in your body. What do you think? Can I say like that? That pain, it is protective function of our body? Sure. Of course, Shoshana, you agree with me. I'm so happy because when doctors agree with me, that I become very, very, very happy. Okay, excellent. So, people, yes, we can say pain, it is protective signal, and it makes us understand that something is wrong. But very good. People, who knows any words that we can change the pain? Synonymous word of a pain. How else can we say pain? Does anybody know? How else can I say pain in English? Okay, pain is pain. Okay, what else?
Ache.
Of
Maybe ache.
course, not maybe, you are sure, you're right, Emine, of
Ache.
course. Ache, right. Anything else? Is there anything else? How about sore? Have you heard about it? Sore. It is also pain. Pain, ache, and sore. There are 3 words that describes the word pain. 2 more words, like, okay. But as you can see, they are subjects, nouns. Pain, ache, sore. So whenever I have noun, I need to use this expression. I have a plus noun. For example, do you know anything, any parts of the body with ache? When we use with ache, discomfort, right? Thank you, Shushan.
Headache, backache,
Okay, so how will you say that?
toothache.
Can I say I have a headache? Is it possible? What do you think? Of
I have
course.
a
It's
headache.
possible.
It's very possible, and it is very common condition that people
possible.
can have. Yes. Okay. People, okay, but you told me that we also have ache and we also have sore. How can I paraphrase this sentence? I have a headache. Tom, let me tell you this way. Pain, ache, and sore, they are nouns, but we also have adjectives, right? Painful, painful. Or we have achy also, troubled, huh? We have soaring. Sometimes we can say soaring. It soars. But these are, and we use it like I am or I feel. I feel achy. I feel, or let me better to say it feels achy. Troubled, there's a painful, right? It's painful, for example, we can say also. Or okay, but how can I say in Armenian savma? Okay, I have a headache. You're right, I agree. How can I say it in Armenian?
Maybe my head hurts.
My head hurts. Nice, Hermine, nice choice. Hurt, people. Hurt, it is also a verb, as like as ache. Good. Hima, if I say I have a headache, how can I paraphrase the same sentence with the help of verb, hurt or ache? Անակ ուրիշ ձև ինչպես կարող եմ ասել, գլուխս ցավում է։ Okay, I have a headache, ընդունեցի։ Էլ ինչպես կարող ենք ասել ժողովուրդ։ My head hurts. Տեսեք։ Նույն բանն է։ It's the same expression. My head hurts. Գլուխս ցավում է։ My head hurts. Or I can say this another way. Look, let me show you here. I have a pain in my head. I have a pain in my head. I'm sure you have had elderly patients. Elderly means մեծահասակ. Sometimes when they come to a doctor, have you ever heard this expression in Armenian? Բժիշկ ոտքերիս մեջ ցավ ունեմ, այսպես ուսերի մեջ ցավ ունեմ։ Լսել եք այդպիսի արտահայտություն հիվանդներից, հատկապես մեծահասակներից։
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is typical expression in English as well. I have a pain in my head, in my shoulders, in my knees, or kinds of that. So we have all the time these expressions. Like, Hima desek, how can we say, I have a headache, I have a pain in my head, and my head hurts? Basically, children say, Mommy, my head hurts, my tummy hurts, my tooth hurts. Yeah, they use very much this expression, like, my head hurts. Okay, people, but when we talk about pain, could you tell me, please, do you know the pains can be of different type, am I right?
Yes.
Yes, for example, do you know any types of pain when we talk about types of pain? Okay, when we ask that, and by the way, before we say this, before we say like, can you describe your pain? It's like the first question after asking about the pain, yeah? Can you describe the pain? And how usually people describe? Do you know any words that describes the pain? Or can you describe the pain, ladies? Have you ever tried?
Yes, several pains.
Okay, just could you tell me one of the pain? For example, if we talk about headache, what is the common expression for headache, people? You know that, I'm sure. Let me. Throbbing pain. Do you know what is throbbing pain, people? Pulsing pain. When it feels like pulse, yes. It comes and goes. Comes and goes. Hence, especially last one. It comes and goes. It's throbbing pain. You feel like drum in your head. Throbbing pain, pulsing pain. Or people, when it is sudden pain, very sharp pain. How we say it in English, do you know? Or how we say it in Armenian? When the pain is sharp and sharp? Yes, acute. Ayo, acute pain. Դուք ճիշտ եք, sharp pain and is acute pain. You're right. But էլ ոնց ենք ասում հայերենում? Ունենք է ախր այտենց բան։ Ծակող կամ դաշունացավ ունենք այդպիսի բան։
Այո, սուր ցավ, պերիտոնիտի ժամանակ։
Այո, օրինակ, դաշույնացավ, չէ ժողովուրդ։ Այ դաշույնացավը մեզ մոտ ստեղ այսպես է, stabbing pain, դաշույնացավը, օրինակ, հա, կամ եթե, have you ever experienced like when you eat much fast food, or especially the young generation eat much fast food because it's delicious, it's very good, but after that they have bad feelings in their stomach, and you feel as if you are on fire. Do you understand? As if you're on fire. When you are something, you feel like fire inside of you. Do you know what is it? What do you think?
Այրոց,
Սրտայրոցը ճիշտ է, բայց ինչ ենք զգում սրտայր, այդպես վառվող բան ենք, չէ՞ զգում, sensation-ա մեր մոտ, զգացողությունա։ Այ ոնց կասեք այրվող ցավ։ Burning. That's it.
Burning pain.
Burning pain, that's right. You feel it feels like միշտ ասում ենք զգացվում է, it feels like I'm on fire, like it feels like it feels like very hot, it feels like I'm on fire. Burning pain, էս էլա չէ տեսակ, ինչու ոչ։ Or people մեկ-մեկ ծակող ցավեր ա լինում, ասես անկապ ծակող ցավեր ա լինում։ Այնպես ոնց որ it seems like somebody shoots you. Like shoot. Do you know what is shoot? With the gun, I shoot. Կրակող ցավ։ Այսինքն այդ արագ sense կրակող sense ցավ է լինում։ Հենց այդպես էլ անգլերեն ասում են shooting pain. Shooting pain. You know? Shooting pain. Կրակող ցավ։ Կամ եթե sometimes we don't feel too bad when we have dull pain. Dull pain. Do you know what is dull pain? What is it? It is
Good.
Ayo, but tabe, Anijan. Ayo, you're welcome here. Okay, yes. It is but tava. I think that you feel discomfort, but it is not that much sharp, severe, strong. Yes, it doesn't disturb you much, but you feel all the time this dull pain, and you feel discomfort for sure. Or for example, people, I want to ask you this interesting sensation, like have you ever sit on your feet? That երբևիցե լինում է որ ոտքի վրա եք նստում, հետո դմբրում է ոտքը։ Հա, հետո
Yes.
when you stand, did you feel that like since it feels like you feel your blood, how it moves? Ոնց որ sense գաս արյունդ ոնց է ծակծկում է։
Մզմզոց։
Այո, ծակծկոցով, sense որ զգում ես նոր, այ ծակծկոց է։ Գիտեք ոնց է, անենց լավ բառ անգլերեն։ I sense tingling. Ծնգլ-մնգլ, այդ են tingling pain. When you like գիտեք ինչ, you feel like something, small needles. There are small needles into your skin. Small needles into your skin. We say tingling pain, ladies. So what we understood, that pain can be different, right? It can be, for example, and there are lots of throbbing or pulsing pain. It feels like drum, baraban, drum in your head. It can be sudden, sharp, acute pain, or yes, stabbing-ի հավասարությունը sense հանեմ, որտեղ ինքը այդքան էլ ծրան հավասար չի. Stabbing pain, դաշույնացավ, it feels like knife stuck into you. Burning pain, when you don't feel okay, you feel your stomach isn't on fire, right? Or shooting pain, it suddenly starts and suddenly stops. That's it. Or dull pain, yeah, and tingling. You feel like small needles. Okay, people, do you understand this? Is it
Yes.
understandable? Okay, if you understand, let me give you a challenge. Now, we are going to listen to 5 patients. 5 patients. At first, I would like you to listen the track, and I would like you to tell me which patient suffers which problem. What complaints do they have? Just if you have a pen and like a piece of paper, just you can take some notes for you while you are listening. Well, I am going to play the track for you to see how you can understand where is the pain and what type of pain they have, because we are going to do some exercises after all, and I want to see how much do you understand. We are going to listen once, and then we're going to discuss together. Please take active part in discussion, and then we are going to listen one more time in order to do another exercise. And please, do you mind if I say your names to help me? For example, if I say Ani, Hermine, or Avani, please be very attentive. I will try. Even if you don't understand, okay, no problem. You say, sorry, I don't understand it, or I missed it. No problem. Okay, are you ready, ladies? Shall we begin? What do you think?
Yes.
Me too.
We are ready.
Yes, of course you are. It's very simple thing. It's very people, you know why I want you to listen, because I like it very much when by the way, our every lesson medical classes we used to listen the track. But interesting fact, I should say that listening is very important because it develops our listening skills, because sooner or later you get used to your teacher or each other, but you don't get used to your colleagues from European countries, from America, from Eastern countries, and etc. Or patients, you should listen some, now we're going to listen to patients of different nationalities. And naturally, as all of us, they have accent and they speak some other way. And this is also our purpose, to teach our students how to understand non-native speaker, to understand native speakers as well as non-native speakers, you know, because native speakers in their quantity are less than non-native English speakers. So, ladies, I'm going to play the track and I'm going to share the picture here let me, just give me a second. I want to, excuse me, then we are going to, okay, here you are. Here you are. We have here 5 patients, and our trick is about these 5 patients. One is an elderly man. His name is Mr. Turner. Second one is Abdul. You can guess he is Asian. Shazia, you can later tell me what you think is her nationality. Mrs. Chan and Karim. Okay, and what it is written here, pain assessment. What is assessment? Does anybody know this word? Assessment. Good, Susanna Jan. Yes, when we evaluate, when we assess the patient's pain, and not only the pain, also the condition for sure. Assessment. By the way, we also have some international assessments like point 1, point 10, point, and why not assessment? Have you heard about Glasgow Coma Scale? Glasgow Coma
Yes, yes.
Oh,
About
very well. So this is,
anesthesiology.
yes, exactly. So this is assessment, ladies. It assesses the condition of the patient in like coma or so. Yes, am I right? Okay, so this is also now. Վայ մի րոպե ես ձայնել հիմա մի քիչ ավելի բանանեմ, ներողություն, միացնեմ այս սարմեսնի դոստուպը. Okay, let's listen. Are you ready? Now give me a second. I'm going to play the track. Try to listen carefully. At first, I will ask you a question after the first reading, and then again we will listen the second to do additional things about this pain assessment and about the patients. Okay, so let me just give me a second, please, and I will play the track for a minute. It's here. Okay, it's here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's track 11. Okay, let's go.
Unit 2, recording 11. 1. I still have a headache.
It's like a drum, a real throbbing pain. There's a dull ache in my lower back. It's quite a mild pain, but sometimes I can feel a shooting pain, like an electric shock.
I get this burning feeling 2 or 3 hours after food, and sometimes it's very sore. Sometimes it's very uncomfortable. Quite a moderate pain, but other times it's only a bit more than uncomfortable.
Oh. So the pain in your hands, Mrs. Chen, what does it feel like?
It's a kind of tingling feeling, like pins on needles. I get it in my feet as well, but it's better than last week.
5.
Karine, tell me, are you in pain at the moment?
Yes, I am. It's here in my chest.
Can you describe it?
Yes, it's a stabbing pain, like a knife. It's a severe pain. It really hurts a lot.
Well, ladies, how was that? As first time your experience of listening medical tracks, if of course it is the first time.
The
So
first
how was
time
it?
it's a
Not
throbbing
bad.
pain.
Yeah, yes. But
Throbbing.
yes, thank you, Anna. Just a second, please. People,
Mhm.
do you understand completely the track?
Generally, yes.
In general, of course, because there were so many details. There were short conversations, but many details to memorize, right? And is there English understandable for you?
Yes.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
yeah, good. And have you felt that there are all different nationalities because there were some accents?
Yes.
Of
Yes,
course.
they have
Of
actions.
course, you're right. Annajan, as you start first,
Yes.
Anna Makacha, can I ask you, what do you remember about the first patient, about Mr. Turner? So what he describes, what he was telling?
He was telling that he had a headache and it's a throbbing pain and it's still not comfortable.
Yes, he doesn't feel comfortable. Yes. And how he describes the pain, do you remember? It's first throbbing and it feels like what?
It feels like that word I don't remember.
Drum. It feels like drum. Baraban. It feels like drum. Excellent. Very good. Hermine, can I ask you to help me with the second one? Abdul, will you tell me what is his problem, if you remember? You're muted, Hermine.
No, I don't remember.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Yes, please.
Yes.
Excuse me, Guardian. Again?
Shutting plane.
Shooting pain. Yes,
pain.
he has shooting pain. Yes, that's right. And do you remember where was the pain? Which part of the body was his pain?
In lower back.
Exactly. Shushan, you are right. In lower back. Yes. Mechki, storin hatvatsa. Yes, in a lower back. Exactly. Excellent. Ladies, good job. Okay. Is there anybody who can tell me about Shazia? Who knows about her?
Shazia, she have a burning pain, like I think it in stomach because she said that when she eating, she feelings like burning pain
So
after eating.
Yes, after eating. Excellent, Anajan. Armine Grigoryan, Haikuhi, Arnik. Would you like to share with us what you understood? I would be so happy to hear from you, just in case if you want. No? Oh, okay. Can I ask Susanna you to help me with Mrs. Chen? Is it okay?
Generally, it is understandable. Just I didn't fix each situation different. It's better listening one time more and
Of
write
course, we
every
are going
situation.
to listen. Of course, we are going to, because
But the different
university.
pronunciation, it was understandable. For example,
Yeah.
this Shazia, she was speaking like Indian pronunciation, like that also. I can
Okay,
say.
very
Maybe
well,
one
yes.
time I will write.
You are completely right. She was Indian. Exactly. Shushan, what about you? Do you want to say something to me about maybe Mrs. Chen or Karen?
Sorry, I missed the last two descriptions.
No problem. No problem. Is there anyone who wants to talk to you about Mrs. Chen?
I can say.
Anajan, it's you. Who can?
Needles,
Gorjan, it's you.
Everyone.
needles.
Go ahead, Anna. Go.
I don't. I
Oh,
don't.
oi, Gorjan, sorry. Tingling pain. Tingling pain. Գիտեք ոնց իշեք այդ փոքր կալակոլչիկը ծնգլնգ անում, չէ՞, tingling։ Այդ կոչվում է ասոցիատիվ հիշողություն։ Ես մեկ-մեկ այդպես եմ անում, որ հեշտ հիշվի։ Okay, yes. Okay, tingling pain. Right. Excellent. Good. So she has, but do you remember where was her tingling pain? Which part of the body? Feet, right. Feet. Feet. That's right.
And fingers.
And hands. Yes, that's
And
right.
hands.
Yes. Okay. And who is going to describe what's wrong with Karen and what pain does she have?
Stabbing, chest pain.
Oh, yes, that's right.
And,
Stabbing, chest pain. What else? Yes, that's right. Yes. It feels like.
In the end, she said that it's really hard.
It's really, yes, it's very hard. It's very severe pain. Yes, of course. Ladies, can I ask you a question? Well, the words that we discussed, we have already discussed before listening. Have they helped you to understand the listening more and better? I mean, I'm talking about description of pain. When we discuss and describe the pain, types of pain, have these words help you to understand the listening better?
Yes.
What do? Anja, yes, okay, thanks.
Yes.
Very well. So I just want to know how much informative.
Yes, before listening.
Yes, go, say. Please, yeah.
Before listening, it's very useful and helpful to describe this, and we listening in տեսողական, we can say visual memory is very helpful and useful.
Yes, exactly. And as doctors, you know that, and as teacher, I could add that some people, they understand like words when they see the words, or thank you, Haikuijan. When they like see the words, or when they write the words, when they see them, their visual memory like is better. Some people even they close their eyes and listen the track, because auditory hearing is more stronger at these people. Or some people just move or doing like drawing but listening the lesson, and this person understands very well. So there are different types of perception, but yes, the most common is for visual understanding and hearing. Okay, very well. Now, ladies, can I ask you to let me, I'll do this stuff. Let me just give me a second. Now I want to ask you to help me with this one. Okay, just give me a second, please. Here you are. Let me one. Okay, can you see this part? I'm sure the words are not that much fixed, but I'll just try to do this way. Can you see somehow? Is it possible? I mean, they are not of good quality, the typing, but I'll try to, shall I make it smaller or shall I leave it in this size? What do you think?
I think in this size is more
Is better. Or how about
better.
this one?
Yes.
This one? Or yeah, I believe this one is better.
Mhm.
Now,
It's this one.
ladies, we are going, okay.
Complete the sentences.
Okay. I want to just ask you to listen the track again, but please pay attention to exercise 2. So why? Because there are some sentences from the script, but we have to understand how to fill and the gaps, how to complete the sentences with the words given here. So all of these words now you know: burning, dull, yes, sharp,
Yes.
shooting, stabbing,
Shooting.
tingling, and throbbing. Now it's
Throbbing.
your turn. You can, you can just take some notes, like sentence 1, for example, dull, 2, sharp, for example. You can take some notes and let's compare who understands what. Now I'm going to play the track again, and maybe you will have some questions to ask me. Or maybe you will want to add some details that you skipped while you were listening the first time. And this is natural. It should be like that. Okay, I'm going to play the track again, ladies. Be ready. Now, I'll do that one more time. Let's go.
Unit 2, recording 11. 1. I still have a headache. It's like a drum, a real throbbing pain.
There's a dull ache in my lower back. It's quite a mild pain, but sometimes I can feel a shooting pain, like an electric shock.
B.
I get this burning feeling 2 or 3 hours after food, and sometimes it's very sore. Sometimes it's very uncomfortable, quite a moderate pain, but other times it's only a bit more than uncomfortable.
4. So the pain in your hands, Mrs. Chen, what does it feel like?
It's a kind of tingling feeling, like pins and needles. I get it in my feet as well, but it's better than last week.
5. Karine, tell me, are you in pain at the moment?
Yes, I am. It's here in my chest.
Can you describe it?
Yes, it's a stabbing pain, like a knife. It's a severe pain. It really hurts a lot.
Well, ladies, how was this time? Was it clearer than the first? Was it more understandable?
Yes, it's very understandable.
And
but very useful if you listen. And now we see the words.
Importance of, yes, the words. And yes, it's very useful to see the words. But people, why I didn't show you the first these words? Because while we are communicating with patients or with colleagues, we don't have script, right? We don't have text. So we have to try to understand, not even completely, but cover most of the things, or guess, because guessing is one of the best abilities to learn English and to understand and to communicate. Guessing abilities. So, ladies, if this is okay, Henry-Jan, can I ask you to help me with the first one? How would you, how have you decided, and how did you feel in the gaps, in the first sentences, please?
Your verb? Yes.
Yeah,
verbs?
yeah, the verb.
Yes,
which word?
I still have a headache. It's like a real stabbing, throbbing pain. Throbbing.
Throbbing pain, yes. It is throbbing pain, pulsing pain. Exactly. Thank you. Ladies, do you agree with Hermine? Is she right?
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes.
Of course, it is throbbing
It's a
pain.
throbbing.
Throbbing pain, right. Anna-Can, will you tell me about two?
Yes.
Good.
There is a shooting ache in my lower back. It's quite a mild pain.
It's quite mild.
But sometimes
Yes, yes, yes.
mild pain, but sometimes I can feel I can feel like electroshock.
Electric shock. It warned araksız. Shooting pain. Yes. Like an electric shock. So it's, yes, it's like an electric shock. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. So there is a dull ache in my lower back. Dull ache.
Dull ache and shutting pain.
But sometimes I think sometimes it shoots. Yes, I feel like shooting pain. Okay, excellent. Now, is there anyone who would like to say number 3, ladies? Except
burning feeling. I get this burning feeling 2 or 3 hours after food.
Yes,
and
that's right.
Sometimes it's very sore.
Sometimes it's very sore. Desek sore soaring or sore. Okay. Anyone else? Ladies?
I want.
Okay, Anijan, go. Yes.
It's a kind of tingling feeling, like pins and needles. I get it in my feet as well, but it's better than last week.
Yes. Ladies, do you know what does it mean, pin and needles? Pina bulavkana.
Pin, I don't.
Pin and needles. It feels like pin and needles. Yes.
Okay.
Very well. Good. Anybody else? Ladies, be active on waiting. Who wants to say? Yeah.
Is a stabbing pain?
Stabbing. Yeah, it's kind of stabbing pain. Yes.
Yes.
Of course. Like a knife. Like a knife.
It really hurts.
It really hurts a lot. Desek estegen hurts. Shot on something. Binding orten. So desek das is good. First, we understand pain, ache, sore, heto, painful, achy, sore or soring, then hurt. Okay, very well. Very, very well. And ladies, if you understand this much, everything very well, now will you help me please with this exercise 3, because I want to ask you to help me. Let me find if I have this picture, separated picture for, no. Oh, no, not that one. Let me go back, because I have to talk about these things too. Okay, I want to ask you to talk about this one. Let me. Ladies, we have here another type of exercise, like matching. Do you know what is matching? Matching. One part with second part. One with second part. One half with the second half. Matching. By the way, we say my match. My match. So my match. So when we match some exercises we have here. Now, in column with adjectives, you have all this description of a pain that you have just learned. Will you help me with the explanation or descriptions? Can we do that? What do you think? I believe we can. Of course, if you can see what's written there. So, Anna, can I ask you to help me with matching with the burning sensation? Burning sensation.
It's I think it feels very hot.
Exactly. Good job, Anna. It feels like very hot. Чувствуется. Sensations sensation.
Sensation.
Yes, burning sensation. Also, we have when we suddenly spill hot water on our hand, or oil when we fry something and it's just we have the drop of oil on our skin, you feel burning sensation. Վառվող զգացողություն, հա, այրվածքի ժամանակ է, չէ՞, sense մռմռոց է գալի։ Իմիջիայլից մռմռոցն էլ է սա, էլի, burning sensation-ը մենք այդպես էլ ենք ասում։ Okay, very well. Can I, Anijan, can I ask you to help me with the երկրորդը գրածը, to number 3, shooting pain. Will you help me? Yes.
Oh.
Yes, you need time to read.
It's a sudden pain that moves quickly from one place to another.
Excellent. Good job, Anijan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gohar, what about you? Can you help me with stabbing?
Stabbing pain?
Yeah, why not? Don't
Maybe.
repeat. Just come down, read, understand, and then tell us what's the problem.
It feels like someone is hurting me with a knife or something sharp.
Yes, studying with B, yes, it feels like someone is hurting me in Savatsnuma with a knife or something sharp. Ինչ-որ սուր բանով ծակի ոնց որ կամ ասե բանով դանակով, հա, ասում եմ somebody is hurting me, մեկը ոնց որ ուզենա ինձ դանակով ծակի, մենք ասում ենք, չէ, այդպես այս դանակին նման դաշույնացա, այդպես կոչվում է, դաշույնացա. Okay, I want to ask Hermine ջան, what about you? Will you help me with for example, tingling feelings?
Yes. It feels like a bee. Yes, is D?
Yes, I'm listening.
Which is right.
It's you say F.
It feels like.
It feels like what?
D.
D. It feels like a bee stinging
me. Stinging me.
People know exactly because we haven't studied this one. Stinging. Do you know what is stinging sensation?
No, singling is F. It feels like someone is pushing lots of small needles.
Exactly. But people, if you are attentive, you will see there is one extra description that we haven't talked about. We haven't discussed. Can you tell me what was that? Even there are two more. It's one, it is stinging sensation, stinging,
yes,
number 7, and not a pain, but itchy. Ես ուզում եմ խնդրեմ օրինակով ինձ կօգնի այս երկու description-ների հետ։ Ուզում եմ, որ ինձ օգնեն, օրինակ Շուշանը կամ Սուսաննան, հա? Կամ Արմինեն, ով կօգնի ինձ? Who will help me with it?
Itching cold.
Yes. Not pain, but itchy. Ոչ թե ցավ է, այլ քոր է, եւ ինչպես այն կբացատրեք ժողովուրդ?
It feels like a bee. Yes.
Yes. Bee,
stinging
no.
me.
Not exactly.
Beast. Not. D?
Not. It feel yes. It feel like. Դուք որ մեկն եք բարդում? It is C. It feels like I want to scratch. Scratch
yes,
since
yes.
Kerelna, yes, scratch.
I didn't see it.
The love of course. And the last and we stinging bar. Have you heard about this singer Sting? Mi yerkiç kanglaci Sting.
Yes.
When he was a young man, he used to wear special blues or t-shirt, yellow and black, like B. Why? It's his nickname because his songs and the lyrics of his songs are very sharp. Շատ սուր էին ու շատ կծողական էին բանին ղեկավարությամբ։ Դրա համար իր մականունը Sting է։ Sting-ը դա մեղվի պոչիկի այն սուր հատվածն է։ Այդ ժալը ռուսերեն, հայերեն ասում են այդ փուշիկը, հա, որ մտնում է, ծակում է կծելու ժամանակ. So a stinging sensation. Այսինքն երբևէ զգացել եք մեղվի կծոց կամ ինչ-որ ինքը sense փոքր ծակում է ու sense վառվում է, որ մռմռոց լինի. Այ դրա համար էլ ասում է it feels like I been it feel like a bee is stinging me. Ոնց որ թե մեղուն կծի, այսինքն զգացողություն է, հա, but it can be true or it can be just other type of feelings. Wow, ladies, good job, very good job. But to be honest, I want to say, okay, we talk about description of the pain, but what if if a patient is a baby? For example, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old. How this little baby can't explain stinging pain, I don't know, burning sensation, like, wow, what should we do, ladies? How can we understand what does this baby feel? Cry, nice. I agree, really good. Yes, a baby cries.
We should guess.
We should guess how.
Baby cries or face.
Yeah.
Or face.
Yeah. Have you seen this?
Maybe
Have you seen this? We have. People, can you see this?
Yes.
Huh? Have you seen the smileys? Emojis.
Sometimes baby shows her.
Yes, they tick with their finger.
Hurts.
They tick with their fingers. And like, if you can see, yes, the smile, a little smile, nothing, a bit bad, then very bad, then crying. Yes, this is, you know how it is called in English? Pain scale. Pain scale. Tabi sandrak. Հիմա փոքր երեխա է, չէ? Little baby, he or she can hardly speak. And they can't explain what's going on with them. And very, where exactly? And what can you describe the pain? But if you show, they will become happier, although it's painful, yeah. But and they will. If you ask them, tick, what do you think? What is your pain like? Like this one, this one, this one. And by the way, you can use this chart. It's a good idea when you deal with children, you know. Especially we have pediatrician here, right? If I'm not mistaken. So you can use them. But people, unlike that descriptions, we also have this one, mild pain. What is mild pain? Mild pain, tete. I will write these words for you to understand, and you will understand what I'm talking about. When we describe the pain, we don't only describe, ladies, only the pain. I mean, we describe its severity. What is severity? You know? Severe, it is sasti, but severity, it is, let me talk about, yes, pain scale. So we have 2 scales for adults and for children. For children, you see, I have showed that they are like smileys, emojis, but for elderlies, and for adults, we use like 1, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this is pain scale. And people, scale bara urish gidek. Do you know any other meanings of scale? You know it, I'm sure. Okay, every day, every morning, when we want to see how much we weigh, do we gain weight or do we lose weight? What do? We stand on the scale.
Kashir, yes.
Exactly, bingo, right. It is kashir, that's right. And do you know another word for scale? Awesome, check azarmanak. Zakam tepuk. Որտեղ մենք դերմատոլոգիայի մեջ ունենք scale-ի discrimination, երբ որ չորանում է մաշկը եւ թեփուկավոր, հա, բան է ստանում. So, տեսեք, by the way, there are lots of words in English that we have in, for example, in basic English, hamtutun. Skill. Yes, Haikujan, it's about skills. Okay, but it looks like a bit about pronunciation, right? When we talk about it, something like, wait a second. Okay, I really enjoy communicating or chatting with you. When we talk about, there are lots of words that we have other meanings in basic English, and in medical English, they have completely different meaning, you know. And pain scale, and let me talk about pain scale. People, when we talk about number 1, it means no pain at all. And Tara, I have no pain at all. Okay. When we talk about 2, it is slight pain. Slight pain. Yes. When we talk about 3, it is mild pain. Mild pain. Next one we have here like moderate pain. Moderate. Michin. Or we can say bearable pain. Bear, bearable pain. Yeah. The 5th one, we say not bad. Not bad. Huh? 6th, we say quite bad. 7, we say very bad. Very bad. 8, we say severe pain. Or 9, we say unbearable. And the 10 one, it is too strong that people fall into hallucination. Sometimes they say and they feel like they are going to die. Agonizing. Agonizing. So we have this kind of stuff, like it is, and this is about pain scale, ladies. So whenever we want to ask about the pain scale, we usually ask like this. What number, what number is your pain? Is your pain on the scale, from 1 being no pain, to 10 agonizing, agonizing, or we can say unbearable, as unbearable pain. Yeah, and people, they say 5, 6, 7, and etc. People, why they have created this pain scale? Because understanding of pain is very subjective. So when they understand the pain scale, it becomes easier for patient to answer the question, and it makes the situation clearer for the doctors to understand general condition of the patient, right? So this much, and this is very important to understand about pain scale. Yes, thank you, Shushanja. So I just saw your chat, you're typing a bit later, sorry. So people, and this is about pain scale. Wow. So what do you think? Will you use this pain scale with your patients, or this pain scale, or pain scale with children? I mean that with emojis. They are very happy one. And was this lesson useful for you? Have you learned some words, or have you got some information, or have you got the general impression that how usually our classes are going on in our ProfMy Center? Because me and my colleagues, we try to do everything, and it's not the first year that we have been experiencing this. Like, we do everything for doctors. We know what they need. We know what they need to do and what is more important. We don't waste time. We use time because you don't have time to waste it. Time is very precious, especially for doctors, people who treat us well. So what shall I say, ladies? This much for today. I hope you somehow enjoy or know my classes. And I hope to see you in our club again. And I hope to see you in our lessons, in our groups, because I hope you enjoyed my class.
Thank you
Because
so much.
thank you so much. I was so happy to be
It's
here.
so useful.
Thank
And
you.
I will
Really.
join you again.
Oh, with pleasure. You are always welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I saw some gentlemen. Thank you too. Hi, good John. Well,
thank you very much.
Very
useful, and meet to see you again.
Thank you. You are always welcome, ladies, to see. You are always welcome to our clubs. We usually do clubs here. We start doing that. We used to do that before, but because of some reason we stopped, and now we again refresh our English club. Of course, there are lots of things to talk about pain. To ask you how to exactly to ask, where is the pain? Are you in pain? Because I'm sure you have heard these expressions while you were listening the track. Are you in pain? Are you? Oh yes. Are you in pain? And of course, there are we are going to teach you very important skills. But people, not only communicating with patients, but also for communication with your colleagues. But anyway, we are still confirmed to teach you not only medical English, we also want to teach you to feel comfortable yourself in English. And we teach not only medical as well as basic English here, parallel to medical English, because you have to communicate with people outside of hospital for sure when you go to conferences or when you admit people, some guests here. So and we don't teach only medical English, we teach you how to think in English and how to think in medical English, because you can speak English, but it will be Armenian. So we need to understand how they think. So me and my colleagues and our team in ProfMind are ready and will be very happy to see you all in our classes, and let's think in English. Take care, ladies. Thank you for joining me. It was very good experience. Thank you for communicating with me. I really enjoyed it. I hope to see you.
Իսկ շնորհակալություն, շատ հետաքրքիր էր, ինտերակտիվ, սա շարունակական լինելու է, թե ոնց է կազմակերպելու։
Մենք սովորաբար ամիսը ես հիմա խնդրեմ նաև որ մեզ բանը Ռուբինան միանա մեզ, որպեսզի ինքը բացատրի ձեզ, հա Ռուբինա ջան։ Ուրեմն Yes, please.
Շնորհակալություն Miss Tamara, շատ ինֆորմատիվ էր։ Մենք պլանավորում ենք ակումբային հանդիպումների ֆորմատը անել ամսական 2 անգամյա հաճախականությամբ, բայց իհարկե դրան զուգահեռ ունենք նաև մշտական անգլերենի պարապմունքներ լեզվին տարբեր մակարդակով տիրապետող բժիշկների համար, որոնք գործում են շաբաթական 2 անգամյա հաճախականությամբ, ժամուկես տևողությամբ։ Ձեր մեյլերին դուք կստանաք նաև ստաբիլ պարապմունքներին միանալու համար հղումներ, բոլոր նրանք ովքեր հետաքրքրված են, եւ նաև հետադարձ կապի թերթիկ, որը լրացնելով մեզ կօգնեք բարելավել մեր կենտրոնում իրականացվող աշխատանքները, բարձրացնել դասընթացների որակը եւ կսպասենք ձեր անկեղծ արձագանքներին հանդիպման մասին եւ բժշկական անգլերենին տիրապետելու տեսանկյունից եւ տեխնիկական հարցերի խնդիրների մասին, յուրաքանչյուր կարծիք շատ կարևոր է եւ մեզ թույլ կտա հաջորդ հանդիպմանը ավելի պատրաստված լինել եւ ձեզ համար ավելի հարմարավետ պայմաններ ստեղծել։
Yes, I will really appreciate if you give feedback of our lesson, because you will help us a lot, and you will help us a lot with supporting and developing and making and improving our classes better for all of you. So one more time, ladies, I was so pleased to meet you here. I really enjoyed that. I hope to see you and take care and have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye
Namaste.
bye.
You too. Thank you.
$4
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.